Welcome, welcome, welcome. Disclaimer here. And let's get right into the recap. Alright, so today, small green day, up 175. We were red, a little bit past max loss, and I'll tell you why I continued trading today. We'll go over what made me pass max loss, and then we'll go over how I plan to recover, and how I eventually did get back to a green day. The P&L curve for today looks a little bit like this. So we had a huge flush that flushed me down past max loss, and then we were able to scalp that same stock that put me in red, scalp it back to almost break even, and then took another couple losses in a row. From there, I tightened it up a little bit more and was able to get back to green. Once I got back to green and started getting back just a little bit off the top, I was like, you know what? It's been a little choppy for me today. I'm just gonna get out. It doesn't really feel like anything's really in my ballpark today. So with that, we can go ahead and watch the recap here of the trades today. Um, let's see. So GNS was the one I was watching this for a break of 2. 204 was high a day. So in here, watching 2 break, watching all the way up to 208, taking it off for 8 cents. Nice there. Back in, watching buyer at 6. Watching this over 210. I'm in at 208. Holding as that buyer at 6 holds. Getting out for flat as it kind of is just kind of chopping around here. Back in as it looks like it's going to break 10. Big seller at 10. There it breaks. Out there at 11 and 10. Back in at 12. Out at 11. So a couple losses off the top. Then we get this, let's see here. Where is it? Yeah. Within 1 second. So I get in here for the break back over 10. There's a seller there, and I'm looking for that seller to break. But within a second, it flushes down. You see that? Look at that. I'll watch it again. I was not expecting this. It's not something that's normal. I mean, it's a $2 stock, and it flushed 20 cents, flushed 10% on me within 1 second. I had 1,500 shares, so it was a $300 red trade. Look at that. All the way down to 86. And then getting out here at 89. I just went from 210 to 190, below 190 in a matter of less than a second. Just a random flush. It was weird. And that put me down past max loss. Max loss is 250, but what I did is I did a mental check. I said, hey, do I feel emotionally compromised because of that loss? I was trading okay. I was up 50, 60 on the day. Do I feel like I can continue and not be emotionally compromised, not take a bunch of size because I'm trying to make it back? And I was able to answer yes to all that because I was trading okay before. I mean, it wasn't a great day, but I was trading okay these last 3 minutes. I was up on the day. I just happened to get unlucky. I got caught in a random 10% flush. So I did that mental check, made sure I was okay, and from there, I was like, okay, do I continue trading? I think I can. Let's try and reduce this loss a little bit. And I started that off with BETR here, taking the break of 115, trying to get this as a red to green back to 120. It's a bit of a lower volume here. We do get the pops at 18.19 with the buyer there at 18, so I'm adding at 18. Looking for that seller at 20. And if 18 is going to break back down, I'll just take it off there. So we'll see here. I believe it does come back down to 18. Yeah, taking off half at 18. Lots of green going through. Added back on. And then taking it off here at 18. So I've made some back. And then we have GNS is coming back up, but I'm kind of worried about it. It did just, it flushed 20 cents on me. So I am any sort of weakness now, I'm selling pretty much right away, which makes me a little bit timid on this one. So I don't end up doing too well. Just kind of giving back some money there. Um, Not really. Oh wait, there was a good one right there. So back in here for this pivot, we have this bottoming wick candle that just tapped below VWAP and came back up. It's a strong candle. I feel good sizing into that, 2,500 shares. And we're gonna look for this pop through 205. So watching. There's 5. 5's breaking. Watching 6. So selling a little bit at 5. There's 6, 7. Selling some more. Oh, am I not selling? So I should be selling some more here. There we go. Yeah. Out some more at 5.5 or 205.50 and 204. So made another 60 bucks there, 70 bucks. And then on resumption, I was able to take like one trade on AG. And let's see here. Gave back some more on GNS. Oh, yeah. So GNS starts ripping towards 220 highs. And I'm adding here 3,500 shares now. There's a seller at 20 I'm watching. I realize I am a little bit past max size, so I start pulling some off if 20 doesn't break. So I'm pulling it off as 20 is breaking. There it goes, 24, out at 23.50 with that big seller at 25. Huge seller at 25. So at this point, I'm back to almost flat on the day. And I believe I take a couple more trades on GNS, and it puts me back down to like 150 in the red. So I actually do get back to green. Then I take a small loss here. Half a cent loss there. Buyer at 18, I buy there. 18 breaks a little bit down. Let's see, actually, no, it doesn't. Okay. I should be taking this off here at 21. Yeah. So I'm still in recovery. I should have definitely taken that off at 21 for $50 to start building a cushion on the day. I don't know why I didn't. And then here I take a 2-cent loss, 3-cent loss. Yeah. And I was trying to dip by this on the way back down to the EMA. Just was getting caught on a couple 3-cent losses in a row. Puts me back down 10 cents or 5 cents in the stock. And let's see here. We ended up making it back to green on the day. Bit of a roller coaster on this one. Yeah, I had 5 cents of profit there at 28 and I didn't take it off. Yeah, instead taking it off for break even. So just getting a little bit greedy. I'm realizing that now. I didn't realize it during the trading session, but looking back at it right now with you guys, I was definitely getting a little bit greedy on GNS here. I could have definitely been green on this one. Yeah, because I'm holding some of these longer than I should. Yeah, so the key takeaway today was when I did go red, I was able to successfully recover, but then my greed um, took over and I ended up digging myself back into a red hole. Down 150, down 160 again. And what I mean by that greed is that I'm in at 23 and I have profit at 27, but I'm not taking it off. Like here, I'm adding for that break of 28, and it comes back down on me, and I have to sell for break even. Where positionally, I'm not in a place on the day where I can take that kind of size. Positionally on the day, I should be trying to recover from the red day, and I should be trying to build a cushion. Once I'm up 200, once I'm up 300, I can take this kind of trade where I'm risking the base hit for the bigger trade. But I should have been taking those scalps, those $50, $100 scalps to get to that cushion before this happens. Like here, am I taking it off? Taking half out 28? Okay, so this actually ended up being okay. This one actually ended up being okay. Made $100 there. But I feel like I could have sold at 28 that first time, 27 that first time, and then gotten back in at 23, 22, and then gotten another position out at 28. That would have been better if I had taken two trades instead of just the one and holding through that pullback. So instead of holding through that pullback, I could have been in here at 23, out at 28, back in at 22, out at 27, and have two 5-cent winners, 4-cent winners, totaling to 8 cents, versus just one 5-cent winner. You know, that would have been better. So I make some of it back, end up getting it back again, just kind of bouncing around in the negatives. And here's where we get Rite Aid starting to move. So RAD, penny stock. Just watching this one for a break of 81. There's an 81, 81.50, adding there at 81. Watching 82. And let's see here. Flushes back down on me, but I'm not really in max size yet, so I'm still feeling comfortable holding a little bit. Wait. Did it just flush? Oh yeah, I remember this. It flushed down to 76 on me. Just like that, 3 cents gone. And then it was building this giant wall at 78.44, and there was a lot of green going through. So I added to it at 78.44 with that bottoming wick. I was looking for this back over 80. Let's see here. I was looking for it back over 80, but then as it started rolling back over on me, I was like, you know what? I'm sized a little bit too heavy. Yeah. So I cut it again back to max loss on the day. Let's see here. So here we're in at 78, 79. We have a buyer at 80 holding us up, so I'm watching that seller at 81. This one is moving a little bit slower, taking it off at 80.50. And the rest out for a small loss. So back to only 140 on the day. Here we go. So we're coming back up to highs, 82 there. So in 5,082. Watching 82 for the break. There's 83.50, but 82.50 still on the bid, so I don't want to sell market just yet because I'll get filled at 82.50. There's 83.50, I'm taking it off there at 84. There's 85 on the ask, watching. Are we going to get a micro pullback? Let's see here, we're back to green on the day. 85, high day. Got some green on the tape, getting back in. There's 86 on the ask. And look at that, so right there I sold market. Got filled at 85 on the bid, so I didn't really make anything on that trade. Made like $6 or $5. When it should have been trying to get out a little bit higher, I guess. I don't know how I would have tried to do that. Might have just been unlucky. Because I don't think I could have gotten filled at 85.99. Yeah, I guess selling market there's fine. It just didn't really hold up the breakout. Back in as we get that buyer at 85. Watching 86. Adding at 86. Breakout. Watching 86, now max size. Small seller there, it's building up. And cutting it as it comes back down. Just taking a small loss there. All right, it comes back down to 83. It was holding 83 for quite some time, so I'm getting in there. 10,000 at 83.40. So my stop will be 83. $40 loss is my risk. It's holding 83. I'm watching this 83 level. And then we're watching for that break back over 84 to start getting aggressive. There's 85. Up a penny and a half on the ask, but only up a half a penny on the bid. So waiting for that ask to break out. So 85. So I'm watching 84.95 turn into 84.98. So I want to see the ask move up. It's not. It's moving down. So I'm getting half out. The bids kind of step in at 84. So I'm trying to take some off at that bid level at 84. Get out the rest at 84 just to secure the profit. 84 starts holding. Let's see, do I get a starter here at 84.50 as it breaks? Let's see here. Yep. 84.50. 10,000 shares. There's 85. Watching 86 for the breakout highs. $86 breaking. There's 86.50. Taking half off. Out some at 87. Back down to 85 though. Have to take out the rest for break even. Back in 86. Is it gonna hold up or do I have to take the $50 loss? So watching the tape here, making sure we're gonna hold up 86. We'd get that green coming in. 86 is a buyer now. I take it off at 86 as it comes back down. Watching this pullback. Got a little bit of a high fill there at 85. I wanted 84 or mid 84s. But we'll take it. Big buyer comes in at 85, so I load up. We'll use the buyer at 85 as our support. So we have a $47 loss on our hands if we do have to sell. Watching this back over 86. So watching 97 turn into watching 96 turn into 97. Nope, it's coming back down. Is 85 gonna break? Or are we gonna hold? We're holding. Watching here. Watching for the break of 86. There's 75. Does it turn to 85, 90? Let's see. 69, so going down, not exactly what we want. Can we reclaim 75? 68? No, we don't want 68. Starting to see red on the tape, getting out here at 84 or 85. Let's see, scooting forward a little bit more. Gave it a little bit back off the top, and then here we're getting a bottom bounce off VWAP in around 81 with a buyer at 81. Now we're in at 81.50, watching 82 for an ad. Let's see. I think I'm going to speed this up a little bit because it's a pretty long trade. So there's 82 break. Remember, this is in 1.5 speed, so there's 83. Here, I'll slow it back down as we get back to the breakout actually happening. So I'm trying to take some off on a limit order up there at 82.50, 82 or 83. Was able to get some out there at 83. It's not really breaking 83. We have a hidden seller there. Trying to get out a little bit more, I think. Yep, getting the rest out here at 82.90. So I recognize that big seller at 83 is not really budging, so I'm getting out as the bid comes up to 82.90, taking my profit basically at 83. A little bit off the top of that move, and looking for this to dip back down, and then we'll get a retest of 83. So we'll see here. So back in, just around 83. Is it going to break 83 this time? If not, I can always sell right on the bid for break even. So selling on the bid there, break even. Watching one more time, break of 83. I can sell on the bid for a $10 loss, nothing too big. Oh yeah, I hate when this happens. Did anyone know how to fix this? If let me know if you use DOS and you accidentally double click the level 2, the montage. When you accidentally double click it, it'll full screen it, and for some reason there's no way to undo it, unless not that I know of. I don't know how to undo it to where it goes back to its original size. So I end up always having to close the platform and then reopen it. So here I'll go and I'll close it. Right now I'm closing out of my right 8 position because I couldn't see where I was in anymore. So I close out of that for a loss. And then I close the platform and I log back in. And it starts populating again. But yeah, if you know how to fix that issue with DOS, then please let me know. Because it happens sometimes where I just accidentally double click this box and it full screens on me and I just don't know how to get rid of it. But anyway, BNOX starts popping up. It looks like it was going to halt for a second. Up there at 260, just ends up coming back down. I think I take a small loss on it. Yeah, just a small loss on it. And then take a couple more trades on R8T. Right here. Yeah. So RAD, it ends up breaking back over 82 with this bottoming wick. And I get back in here. I feel pretty high there at 82.90. But it looks like it's breaking 92.96. Watching 99 now. Looking for an ad. Adding here at 83. And then watching 83.50. So we get the successful break of 83. Watching 84. So looking for 84. There's 83.90. The bids are still pretty low, so I need to wait. I'm not gonna sell just yet because I'll be getting only like a fifth of a penny profit. So I'm waiting for 84 on the ask. It's coming up a little bit more, adding a little bit at 83.60. Watching 84. 83.90 on the bids. Could sell there. Get to pop through 4, but only a little bit. So taking most of it off there at 83.90. Out all of it at 83.90 and a little bit out at 83.60. And this was my high day, I believe, around 207. No, actually, no. I made it all the way up to 240, but then, yeah, I gave some back off the top. as RAD pulled back. VFS, I was trying to trade it with like 20 share blocks. The way I was trading VFS, I was basically mentally, I was looking at the level 2 here and I was moving this decimal over 2 spots and treating it like a sub $1 stock. I was treating it as if it was a sub $1 stock priced at 86 cents. So 86.75 by 86.99. And just mentally, I was treating it like that. That way, it didn't really bother me that the price was almost $100. So brought the share size down all the way to 20 shares, and I was treating it like a sub $1 stock. I was able to get green, $1 a share on it, which is basically like a penny a share on a sub dollar stock. But ended up giving it back on some bigger sized, some 40 share orders. So I ended up giving it back. Let's see, right here. Yeah. But I mean, it was good practice getting to practice on a larger share size stock. And I was just doing that to the end of the day. Gave back 20 bucks on it, and ending the day here at 175. And right here is where I decided to end the day because RAD was below VWAP, kind of stair stepping lower. And it was only one I really did good on today. And it was already a higher float, sub $1 as well. So, called it there. And I'm happy with the day. I was able to recover from the loss, not get emotionally fueled, stayed calm-headed, and was able to just cruise by today. Today it's not a home run winner day, but it's not a max loss day either. It's just a day where I didn't really perform the best, but I still have some money to take home. So that's great. Um it's just a small green day. Hopefully tomorrow we can have a better day where we get up to those bigger numbers, but if it doesn't happen, these small green days, if we just have them hold us over until the next big green day, it's all good. Just keep up the consistency, keep up the discipline, and that'll be really good for me. So I'm very happy with how I've traded this last week and a half, 2 weeks, and just making sure I make discipline my #1 priority. Consistency will follow if you keep your discipline steady. So take care, guys. I'll be back tomorrow for another recap. All right, peace out.